Welcome to Attican Plays Railway Empire. All right, welcome back for part three of our second time through the free mode. And I had a look around right before I started recording, and there's two things struck me. One, I said I was going to build the second warehouse for these guys right away and start doing the textiles. I lied. Look at all this open space. We have started out so fast with that expansion. We're getting money so well. We're already at 2.2 million. Look at this. Look at these lines. Look at these cities just sitting here saying, feed me, feed me. Send me goods, send me people, send me mail. We're going to do that. We're going to drive down to Knoxville to Atlanta, over to Montgomery, probably down to Jacksonville, try to get up to Augusta. And here's the other thing we're going to do. Might be a little bit of a shocker, but if we look at our competitors, old Doc Murphy, his whole company's worth $1 million. 100% boom. Buy Doc Murphy. And buy Doc Murphy. All right, so there we go. We just got rid of Doc Murphy in 1851 instead of 1866. So pretty good start. So we need to work on our rural setups, but we're going to do that in just a second. So let's look around. Again, like I said, I want to try to do another expansion and grab this territory while it's there because it's just feeding us money so nicely. I just love the funds coming in. We got a curve out of Knoxville, go around the Smoky Mountains and head down to Atlanta. And yes, it would be nice if there was a place to head to in Atlanta. And I think I'm going to, already decided, I want to come in and then head over to Montgomery. You haven't connected. Oh no, by Doc Murphy's going to actually stop us. Because he's got one flipping city. But that's okay, we'll buy backwards. We got Charlotte and he had two lovely, Charlotte and Charleston. So excellent. So what are we going to do with Doc? We're going to blow up some of his stuff. Probably may blow it up, but we don't have to just yet. God, he builds ugly railroads too. Okay, we're going to go to Charleston. Well, let me think about this. Let's go Charlotte to Now that we have all this, let's go Knoxville to Atlanta, to Augusta to Charlotte, to Charleston, to Jacksonville, back up to Montgomery and back over in a big loop, and then we can go grab Wilmington as well. So since we're connected up here, we can go grab Augusta. This is excellent. This is going. I'm sorry. I apologize. This one's going to be too easy. I do apologize. This whole thing's going to be just too easy. I'm going to expand Charlotte twice, and we're going to run a line. And again, it'd be nice if I had a place to run it too. So where am I going? I'm going down here to Augusta. So Augusta, we want to come into Augusta and be able to slide over to Atlanta. Atlanta will be kind of a double connection, I think. Maybe they'll get an extra station. So here's Augusta. Oh. Our problem now is we literally need to go from one of these two to Knoxville, which is a long line, but that's okay. That'll just make us all the more money, so fine. Here we go. We'll go. We do not want to mess with the Smoky Mountains, though. That would be, I think, a mistake. But we can go around them. Have to pass. Yeah, this is not bad at all. We'll just run all the way to Charlotte. That looks pretty good. That bridge is not bad. Now what's going on here? They don't like this piece. Okay. $241. Nope, nope, nope. 240. The Knoxville to, oh, that's a good price. If we went over this way, I'm gonna build it and then I'll show you. If we tried to go over the mountains, it'd be somewhere like, here, let's grab it in. If we went over the mountains to get to Knoxville, 2.5 million. Of course, we could get a little less than that, but no way do we go over those mountains. Okay. So now our network's all hooked back up and it'll let us expand. And I will give a shout out to Ridgeback68, who put a comment on the video I did in the last series about increasing your mail profit by using the car when you step the line. So let me see if if I could show you better than I can talk about it. I think. So we're going to set up a express goods only priority mail going to Charlotte, and we're going to throw on this dude, have an engineer, and then let's see, the mail car. Look at this. Mail car increases freight revenue from for mail by 20%. Nice. And we'll go here. Now, he also pointed out if I put that on the first one, all the rest of them will get the mail car. So let's see if it works on that guy when he pops out. It worked on that clone. Good deal. We need at least 8 trains on here. Oh, I should have thought about that. What was that again? Breweries and yeah, we'll take that. Nobody else can even afford it.
It's easy to win if no one else bids.
7. There's the mail car. And 8. Good deal. So should make some serious money there. And now let's stop. So let's think about how we want to hook these babies up. So I think we'll just keep this line as an express line. It'll make a ton of money. It'll ship a lot of mail, a lot of passengers, and we'll go ahead and do our connection from Knoxville to Atlanta, and then to Montgomery, then to Jacksonville, then to Augusta, then to Charleston, and that will give us a whole setup, and then that'll free us up to go from either Charleston or Charlotte to Wilmington to Norfolk and on up to the north. And we may even connect ourselves to the north by just buying some more companies. We can raise cash so fast now. It's really nice. Okay, that train should make a ton of money. And we get an account good, 10%. I'm not getting a clue. All right, we get a bonus for the accountant. That's great. And now, like I said, let's do our building. This is going to go down through here and then into Atlanta, which we need to have our large station for Atlanta. So Atlanta will take, see, it'll take take Knoxville, okay. That introduced an incline we don't need. Well, yeah, I just soon have it. Hmm. Okay. And that looks like a 6 to me. So we'll run 6 trains between Knoxville and Atlanta. Okay, money, money, money. How we doing? We got to get on these. 51, we got 5 years. I think we're fine. Then we'll go back up and look at our buildings. 103 million is not going to be a problem. The mail, we're already at 2.7 million quarterly profit, so looking good. Let's continue our expansion. I want to use this side for this guy. And again, it'd be great if I had some place to go to.
As I see, you are set to expand further. A bit of competition can't do any harm, right?
Okay, that's 6. Now we want to go down here to Jacksonville. We'll leave the middle in case we set up supplies and try to build these cities, which we may or may not do, just depends. And we're going to run 8 trains between here.
Thanks for letting me go first.
2, 4, 6. Looks like there's one queued up. I was too slow. It's getting crowded down at this end. But the nice thing with these, they will space themselves out over a little bit of time. 2, 4, 6. Okay. 7, and we need one more. All right. Now we're making money like crazy. Do we dare? Who's our next competitor? We're got clean selling all the way to yellow and green are fighting it out up here. Yellow would be great. Can we buy? Who is yellow? Roger Smythe.
I am happy about every investment in my company. You beat me, and hereby I retreat.
Nice knowing you, Roger. Thanks for joining us. Okay, we got to connect. I think we'll do a similar thing here. We're going to take, we have a train station in Washington. Those of you who watched an earlier video of mine, I'll make sure I know which station's mine. This is mine, and this one is who knows who. It's obviously Trisha Jones, just because she's the only one left. Let's make this a big one. Keep going. All right, now where's this line go? It goes to a farm. We're going to delete that. We'll just leave this stub out here for now. We'll probably use it later. Actually, we're going to delete this too. Start over. And we're going to run a line. Let's leave some space. Washington to Charlotte. That should be a nice long line. Charlotte might become our mail and passenger capital here. Pardon me. That looks good. Okay, so now we've got this really nice looking straight line, Charlotte to Washington. Going to make us a small fortune, I predict. Oh my goodness, it's going to make us a small fortune. Okay. that one train. Oops. Nine and 10. We'll go around 10 trains down through there. And let's go see if we have a problem here. Do we have a problem here? Yes, we do. Idiot didn't put his signals in. Oh, Danny. Missing a signal. Let's see how, while we're here, let's see what's going on. We're getting some supplies. Could use more wheat, and we actually have a too many trains coming in here, but we'll just let that go for now, and we'll figure out if we need to do something to fix that up. To tell you the truth, this mission may be over before we ever get around to it. Okay. And since we're in purchase and expand mode, gotta watch out for those connections just to make sure I don't mess that up. All right, our green person here, that's Trisha Jones. She's going to be worth more. She's got about 5 cities. 3 million. It would cost us. Well, let's just shoot. Let's buy her too. Why not? See how much money we can raise. There's enough right there.
Congratulations. You've bought a, thing. Welcome on board, sweetie. How does the saying go? Better luck next time.
Okay, bye-bye. That, our competition's all gone. Why do I still see green? Something's wrong. No, it's all us. I still see. Oh, sorry. I was seeing the supply depots, supply towers. Okay, we just bought everybody. We've got expanded out like crazy. I'm going to have to go through the dance of the employees here in a minute. All right, I went off record for just a moment and finished doing the dance of the employees after we bought out. We've now bought all the competition, so I do apologize. I think this one's going to be a little too easy, but I'm interested in seeing what this Charlotte to Washington one does for us, and we can also look at how we're doing over here. There we go. Good money, Knoxville to Charlotte, so looking good. See how we're doing against our objectives. We need to connect. What does that say? Hey, we need 4 more because we picked up some. We actually have some connections based on what the folks we bought did. So like here's one that's connected and what have you. And we can clean all that up or not. Depends on what we want to do. I do need to go. Oh, we put a business in Charlotte. What do we want? Got a brewery. If we ever get there to build, we've got meat and a brewery. A brewery and a brewery. We sure don't need breweries. We could use textiles, I think. And that would be consistent with the history of Charlotte. Big time textiles long ago. Died out, unfortunately, later on. So let's see how we're doing here. Our growth is not there. So this is not a leave it and forget it kind of a thing. We're not getting enough wheat, but we are getting trains queued up pretty much pretty solid to go in there. So I think if we're going to fix this, we're going to run these logs around this way and bring them in. So we got two coming in this way, two coming that way, or we could do the wheat over here, whichever. And probably the logs would be best, and we'd be better off there. So are we getting any growth anywhere? Well, we are kind of. We really need to work on this thing. So I'll tell you what, we're going to cut it off right here. We're getting to a pretty long video. We're going to cut it off right here. In this one, what we accomplished was we bought out all the competition. We established rail lines. We now own every city. And in fact, once we hook up Syracuse to Albany, we will have a loop that every, well, is that true? Am I lying? No, every city is hooked up to our network. So everybody, and wherever you are, you can go to any of the other cities on our line. So we are in fantabulous shape. We'll get a few more hookups, own a few more businesses. Let's just look at Grand Rapids. Here we go. Click that off our list. It has been growing. There's our museum. Check that off the list. So I think we're already up to 4.3 million on our revenue from transporting mail, quarterly revenue. And I don't believe that, I think, oh, let's just wait 2 more days. Here we go. We've got another quarterly report. Let's see where we are. Already up to 6 million. So this little run through free mode isn't going to last much longer. So depending, if you give me comments, tell me what you'd like to do. We can either work on this guy and see if we can make this into a viable option, or we can say, let's finish this thing off. Maybe bit off too much here trying to do 5 cities in one, because we've seen before firsthand how well we can do 2 city or 3 city clusters, and even 4 city. We've done 4 city in that gold rush scenario very successfully. And look up here. Look at, think you could have a sweetheart of a 2 city right up here. You got cotton you could bring in, wood, meat there, or cattle, I mean. Wheat. Where's wheat? Wheat is here. We've already got a line running to it, thanks to one of our purchases. So we could run that wheat line across to Syracuse and have a 2 city right there, and have those guys could grow like crazy. We could make it a 3 city with either Albany or Pittsburgh. There's all kinds of options we could do here. But the fact of the matter is, as far as the tasks are concerned, I don't mean to be dismissive, but we're right there. All right, so let's cut it off. I'll stop talking. We'll cut it off right here, and I hope you enjoyed this. Hope it helps make you a better player. Again, kind of summary, we did a lot of expansion. Augusta, we still got to connect Augusta. We'll do that. And we've got a lot of expansion here, and we've got tons of mail business. Got a great hint from Ridgeback 68 that's helping us out with our mail line profits. So we're in great shape. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope it helps, and I hope you'll join us for our next Railway Empire video. Thank you.